All right, another update from the water. This time we're in the pool. Just chilling. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Oh, whew. Happy Friday. So what's going on today? Well, Tech Lead came out with another video on Million token, of which about, 5-10 minutes after that dropped, I bought back in, and now it went up a little bit. I was like, okay, we're going back, and now it's down below what I bought it for. So I haven't lost my principal yet, or maybe I have a little bit. I don't even know anymore. All I know is it's still higher than when I originally found out about it. However, I didn't put that much in back then. That was July 8th when I first found out about it. Had I bought then, or invested the same amount I have in now as I back then, I would be up quite significantly. But hey, whatever. It's Friday. I had a long week. A lot of work to do. A lot of late nights. A lot of presentations, PowerPoints, reports, all kinds of things going on. But the objective is to not quite have to do that as much anymore. But hey, here's some good news. A somewhat new business venture that I just started 2 days ago. Basically, before I even posted the first video, of which this is video number 2. So I've got, as if you don't know yet, probably don't, because if you only watch this channel, you don't know. But anyways, one of my many fields is in music production. And I had a studio. I still have a studio at home now, although it's not as elaborate as the one I had in my previous home. But I have a huge mic locker collection, a huge collection of microphones, what we call in the business a mic locker. And my former employer contacted me and said, hey, we need a mic tomorrow. Do you have this mic? I'm like, I have a lot of mics, so yeah, of course I've got that one. It's a pretty popular one. Anyways, they asked if they could rent it. I'm like, sure. It's just sitting there doing nothing, taking up real estate. So hey, I invoiced them today just before I jumped in the pool. In fact, I wanted to jump in earlier, but I wanted to make sure I got that invoiced out, right? Gotta do a little bit of work, then enjoy it. So anyways, sent out the invoice, and hey, I'm making $130 for pretty much doing nothing. I mean, the microphone cost me quite a lot of money. I think it was like a $1,600 microphone or something. So there was that investment. But hey, let's just say I got like a 10% return, already on that. So it's doing better than my Million token is right now, I'll tell you that. So that was the upside. So hey, that's one step towards this journey to free myself from employment, to start generating some mostly passive income, right? We'll get into some what all that means and stuff, but what that could mean. But anyway, so I was gonna pull out all of my money out of my crypto wallet and my liquidity and all that jazz that's going on, because I had it in mostly in US coins, USDC, right? Until Tech Lead's video came out, and I was kind of watching. I'm like, all right, it's going up, and of course, like we're all susceptible to the psychological effects. I'm like, all right, let's just shift it all back over. So I dropped like $15,000 in Million token a couple hours ago, and now it went up like 500 in like a matter of, I don't know, 10 minutes or something. For me, 500 for me. And now I don't even know what it's down. At least 2,000. So, but I was also kind of like, look, if I need to transfer some out, but it's not going to go anywhere over the weekend anyway. I mean, the transfer, if I was to transfer it out, so I'm like, I'll just throw it back in, see what happens. So, if you're out there, if you haven't bought Million token, go buy some, help a brother out. And if you have bought Million, buy some more. I'd buy more in this dip. That's the other thing. I shouldn't have put it all in there. I should have reserved some so I could buy some more now. I guess the upside is I have more Million tokens now than I did last week, or whatever. Or no, not last week. Earlier this week. It's been a long week. But at the beginning of the week, when the most I had was like 110, now I have 114. So whatever, I've got more tokens than before. So if we hit 200 plus like we did on Tuesday, I'll actually be sitting in a better position. So we'll see what it does over the weekend. But yeah, I'm trying not to get too caught up in it. I was watching it, you get anxiety. I'm like, screw this, let's go in the pool, let's go for a dip, ease our mind. The water is super warm just from the sun. Although I did just put the heater on because I'm going to start up the jacuzzi again that you saw yesterday, if you saw that video. Relax the muscles, I want to go for a bike ride, but it's kind of late in the afternoon. It's a nice temperature for a bike ride, but I'm starving. The missus is starving, so we're going to go get something to eat soon because it's Friday. And, sometimes you got to go out. You gotta splurge a little bit. We already have plans to go out tomorrow, but it's the weekend. Don't do it all the time, but you gotta treat yourself once in a while. Otherwise, there's no sense in working so hard if you can't enjoy it, right? Just don't enjoy it too much. Otherwise, you're just gonna run out of money, or something like that. Unless you have so many sources of income that that's the whole, it's all basic math. Bring in more than what goes out. And it's also basic math of multiplicity, which I plan to get in on a later video. But the more, if you can take something that's, they call economies of scale or scalability and all this stuff. Scale just means multiplication. So if you have something and, like, let's say a product or some work that you do, if you can find a way to multiply that, and that's where passive income comes in, meaning you can multiply it with the minimal amount of effort. It's not active, where it's not one for one, where if you stop doing it, the income stops coming in. Like my main job, if I stop going to work, I'm not going to collect a check. But if, let's say one of the presentations I created today, if that was something, let's say I made a presentation like on how to do something, like a tutorial, and I could sell that, right? Then I could just post it online. So I did all that work, that whatever it is, 3, 5, 10 hours of work, 50 hours of work, however long it takes, post it online and sell it for $10. Well, if 10 people buy it, I have $100. If, I can 10x that, then that's 1,000. So, scalability. That's what you want to do. But it only required that initial investment of time. It's like maintenance, whatever, but that's the general goal. So, yeah. like these YouTube videos, you know. I had one view today, but I just posted. So this is still actually my first day, even though it's my second video. But I filmed the video that I posted this morning last night. I just didn't get around to posting it. But anyway, so, you know, the more, like, this video is going to be up forever unless I take it down, or, you know, YouTube doesn't like people in the pool. But yeah, that'll just stay up forever and somehow possibly contribute. If this takes off, if I get over 1,000 subscribers, it might contribute to some income. And I don't have to like do anything else to keep this video alive other than keep my YouTube account open. So anyways, yeah, that's my update on what was going on today, and getting back into Million Token and chillaxing for the weekend. So yeah, let me know, what do you want to hear about? Finance, tech, life, cycling, mountain biking, water sports, hairstyles. Oh, that's so warm. That feels so good. There's Joey again, exploring like he always does. There he is, Joey. Anyway, that's my update. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.